Okay, so good day everyone. So this video, the purpose of this video for those students nga wala kaayo idea or kanang maglisod sabot about chess. Okay, so we have here, I'll be explaining to you. So if you look at here, um, we have here, so this is the sample chess board. So you have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 this shot, then pick us another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 8 by 8 now. If you look at here, I'll be discussing the different pieces of chess and their movements. Okay, so let's start with the pawn. So if you look at here in front, this is what we call the pawn. P-A-W-N. So sa inyong module na ana diha. So pawn pawn moves forward but captures diagonally. They can never move backward on its first move. Now, the pawn can advance 2 squares at a time. Succeeding moves will be 1 square at a time. So for example, kaning pawn, um, all you have to do is to move. Okay, so at the start, if you want to move the pawn kanang two squares, pwede ra siya. So, for example, kani siya. So, 1, 2, pwede ra. Pero, ang sunod ani, 1 na lang. Okay? But, pwede sad, if gana mo mag-move 1 ra sad, that's okay. Pero, ang pag-capture niya or pagkaon should be diagonal. For example, naa siya diri ang imong kontra kaning black, naa siya diri niya ang imuhang white kay naa diri. So you can eat dili ka kakaon forward, instead you have to eat diagonal. Ana. All pawns are ang movement niya is pa straight ra jud siya. Now, pwede siya muli backward, dili pwede. So all pawns forward that tanan, dili sila ka move backward. Okay. Now, the next is what we call the knight. So ang kani ang what we call the knight. Okay, so ang knight is, or you say, or for others they say it as kanang horse, but actually ang correct jud ana is ang what we call the knight. Okay, now knight. Okay, so ang move. Okay, knight means okay, so knights move by going 2 squares in one direction. And the one more moves just like an L shape. Now, knights are the only pieces that can move over the other pieces. So, ang pasabot ani is, kaning the rest, for example, naay nag-ali sa ila tubangan, dili sila makamove. But kaning knight, for example, naay nag-ali sa iya tubangan, pwede na siya makamove. But kaning silang the rest sa likod, once na nakaali tubangan, dili sila pwede mo move. Again, ang knight ra mo pwede mag-move niya. Unsay pasabot nga L. For example, so this is 1, 2. Now, you have to choose it's either left ba or right. Okay? So, move 1, 2 square to the left or to the right. Now, for example, naana ka diri, di ba? Nag-move na ka diri. Now, kanisad siya, pwede na sad ka mo balik, or if you want to move, pwede sa, for example, L man sa siya. So, 1, 2, diri. Or pwede sa diri, 1, 2, diri sa side. Pwede sad, kani, 1, 2, then diri. So either, so ang imo is, once na ay for example, ang black, naadiri ang black, kani siya diri sa white, so pwede na imo makaon. 1, 2, then kwaon ang back. So that is the knight. The next is the bishop, kani siya. So there are bishops dito kaning naa sa black o kani sa white. Now, bishops may move as far as it wants, but only diagonally. Now, each bishop starts on the color light, kani, or the dark color, and must always stay on that color. Now, bishops work well together because they cover up each other's weaknesses. So, for example, as I've said, pero kung naay nakaali diri, dili na makamove. Unless, kung vacant ni diri, pwede na mo mag-move. Na usay may movement, pwede siya padung as far as you can diri, as far as mabot diri. Pero, white ra ang iyahang movement. For example, diri, then move na sa diri. Ana. So, white lang iya. On the other hand, kanisad siya, on the darker color, dark, diri sad siya. Make sure han, white nakaali, then move diri, move, ana. Maura na iyahang movement as far as you can. Now, if ganahan mo mobalik, pwede rasad. Okay. Next is what we call the rook. Ang rook is kaninga posisyon. Now, the rook may move to any square as far as it wants, but only kaniha kung wala, make sure walay nakaali. Kung naay nakaali, dili ni siya makamove. Now, if na-move na ni mo, no, wala na, vacant na ni dire nga, like, now, it can move forward, for example, dire, as far as it wants, pwede ambot dire kung vacant sa ni siya. For example, kani bakante. So, pwede ninimo ni siya kaunon. So, for example, straight until here. Okay? Now, the rooks are particularly powerful pieces when they are protecting each other and working together. So, for example, move forward, dire, or dire, backward, dire. Yeah, paside na sad, ana. Okay, kani. So it means i-hammer siya ka ng cross ra jud yung movement ha. Forward, backward, side, side. Dili siya pwede. Like, not like the bishop, ang bishop diagonal man. So ang rook is forward o backward. Next is we have the queen, kaning queen. The queen is the most powerful piece. It moves in any one straight direction. So it means pero make sure sad walay nakaalisad. So pwede siya maka-movement parehas ni rook nga forward, pwede siya backward, pwede siya mag-diagonal, okay? Same sa bishop. So it means that's why it's called the most powerful. It's because mura siya combination sa movement ni rook o ni bishop, except ni knight. Okay. As all the other pieces, except the knight, it cannot move over an intervening piece. So, ang knight, makamove siya forward, mas kinain nakaalis. So, ang queen sa dili, pwede. Ang arrow good movement no, forward, backward, or diagonal. Okay. And the last is the king. Now, king is the most important. Of course, if once makauna gali sa inyo kontra ang king, so it means that's the end of the game. So you have to see to it, you have to make sure nga ang king may pinaka-importante sa tanan. However, it is considered as the weakest. Why? Because the king only moves square in any direction, pero usara ka square. For example, kani. Pero make sure ha, dili sad makamove si king kung naay nakaalis. So for example, kani wala na siya white. Pwede siya mag-move forward pero one block at a time ra. It can move up, down, or to the side, and diagonally. So kumbaga, kung si queen gani, kay makamove siya maskin asa as far as she wants, ang king, pwede siya mag-move pero one block at a time ra. Okay? So, mauna siya ang movement of different pieces sa chess. Okay? So, I hope that you are already starting to play. And if for those nga kanang naglisod jud, I know some of you nga kanang first time ninyo nga maglisod mo, it's okay. There are a lot of benefits that you can get in playing chess. It's already in your module. All you have to do is just read and understand. And then kung wala dyan mo, you can use cardboard or you can use kanang folder niya maghimo. Now, for example, for those nga wala dyan chessboard, for those nga na, you can use that. But for those wala, pwede na kanang tansa niya, i-indicate na ninyo ang pawn, ang knight, or kanang bato. Basta at least kaibaw mo sa pieces. And of course, the most important in playing chess is the movement, okay? And how to play. So, mao na inyo ha, all you have to, dili pwede picture ha, you have to take videos while you are playing with your family members or your friends and then submit that. Okay? So, I hope, klaro ra, nakasabot ra ta. And then, but for those, you can also play, na mga online nga tawag ani, na mga online games for chess, for practice. That's also good. At least ma-practice ang inyong skill in playing chess. Okay? So, that's it and thank you.